Welcome, Libra, to your weekly reading. This is for the 15th to the 22nd of December. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Libra, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then take a look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We'll then move on to your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Libra, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Libra, this is incredibly positive because when we have the Hierophant coming through, sitting above the Five of Pentacles, what I am seeing is that you are going to be receiving divine intervention in an area of your life where you may be feeling Five of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles is the energy of feeling out there on your own, Libra, feeling unseen, unloved, unappreciated. It could be the energy of being incredibly lonely or isolated, struggling perhaps financially. It's not an easy energy. And of course, Libra, this could come through anywhere in your life. You could be feeling like this at home with your partner because they don't appreciate what you do for them and how you are there for them. It could be something going on within your family scenario. Perhaps you are the one that is always called to do the favors, to do the fetching and the taking, and at the end of the day, there's no thanks. This could be a very triggering time of the year for you. Everybody's making plans with their significant other and their family, and you could be feeling incredibly isolated and lonely. But we do see something coming in and alleviating this for you in a wonderful way this week. Now, Libra, this of course can play out in so many different ways. It could be that your significant other turns around and says, Libra, I know I don't say it, but you do so much and I know it and I appreciate it. It could be that one of your family members rocks up on your doorstep with a big bouquet of flowers just to say thank you. And it could be that you get a surprise invitation to go out over the festive season. Something is coming up, my dear Libras, and it's going to alleviate and release Five of Pentacles. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And you have the King of Wands and the Six of Swords. Libra, you are presenting under this message as King of Wands. Now, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. And what we see is that this week, my dear Libras, you're going to have a surge of innovation, a surge of passion, a surge of creation, and it could very well have a lot to do with coming to the end of the year and a new year beginning. But with King of Wands here, as you can see, he's got quite a determined look on his face. And I think you're going to start looking at certain things in your life that you don't want to carry into 2026. Six of Swords tells me that you are going to identify those areas you feel aren't good for you in some way. Now, Libra, this could be that you've decided you are no longer going to eat badly and you're going to really look after yourself with what you eat and you're going to start exercising. This could be, Libra, that you identify certain relationships that are not good for you. Perhaps you have a particular friend who is just very negative and takes their bad moods out on you, and you just don't want that in your life anymore. It could be there is a situation that you find yourself in that you feel you need to make a change, and that could be moving, relocating, changing jobs, anything like that. But with you coming through and working with our King of Wands energy, you've got insight, you've got ideas. So with everything you're closing down, you're looking to see how you can improve and bring in new energy. So that being said, I actually do not feel you have any big challenges coming through this week. Let's move on now and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Now, Libra, this message has a very similar energy to it as our Hierophant and our Five of Pentacles, where we see a spectacular intervention or turnabout. And here, what Spirit is telling you, where you might have experienced Ten of Swords in the recent past, which is the energy of being blindsided, being stabbed in the back, hurt, betrayed, lied to. What is going to happen is that in this particular area, there's going to be a complete turnabout because we see Six of Wands sitting on top of it. Now, Six of Wands is our victory and our success card. So what this tells us, Libra, is that this week you are either going to feel so much better with regards to what Ten of Swords could have been to you, or, my dear Libras, perhaps you get some kind of clarification or answer, or somebody phones to apologize. Something happens that allows you to leave behind the Ten of Swords, to move above it and beyond it, so much so, my dear Libras, that we see you now sitting in the energy of being empowered. But Six of Wands has a wonderful sense of, look at me, look what I've done, look how far I've come. So however this comes about, my dear Libras, whether you just make peace with it and decide to move on, or whether the person involved, say an ex who might have cheated on you or might have lied to you, calls you up and says, Libra, I am so sorry, please forgive me. Or there could be some reconciliation, say with a friend or a family member. Whatever it is for you, Libra, you leave this behind, you close it down, and you now are sitting in a whole different position. Very positive to see. Now let's move on and see what your unexpected blessing is. And we have Four of Cups and the Page of Wands. Now, Libra, what we see happening over here is an incredible opportunity for a new beginning. This new beginning is being represented by the hand of God coming through with a cup of abundance. And that cup of abundance could be what we saw over here with the Hierophant coming through and giving you the breakthrough out of Five of Pentacles. That cup of abundance could be what you are now leaving behind and you are now wanting to implement in your future. And of course, the cup of abundance could be that you move out of Ten of Swords into Six of Wands. Oh, my dear Libras, this could just be a theme that you carry with you for the next few weeks. Because with you, Libra, I feel this new beginning energy is actually touching more than one area of your life. For many of you, I think there are three very distinct new beginning energies coming up for you. And your blessing is to look at it now as a fresh start, to understand that what happened in the past happened in the past. Leave it there and move on. With the new moon coming up around the 20th of the month and the new year, my dearest Libras, this is the perfect time to accept and acknowledge the gifts that are coming through for you. Accept them, claim them as yours, and then I feel you're going to be amazed how they can grow and expand for you. At the end of the week, we have Queen of Wands coming through. So we've got Queen of Wands and King of Wands. We saw you coming through as King of Wands, and here I feel you were using your divine masculine energy, the more proactive, dynamic, action-taking side of yourself when it came to leaving behind what you have identified as no longer working for you. At the end of the week, I see you working with your divine feminine side, which is the more receptive, nurturing side of yourself. But with Queen of Wands, this also has an incredible element of being connected and working with spirit. And I do see that element coming through strongly at the end of the week, because you are going to be using that side of yourself, my dear Libras, and whether it's just journaling or whether it's creating a vision board or doing meditations, visualizations, or prayer, whatever it is, I feel you have very big plans with regards to what abundance and prosperity mean to you. And at the end of the week, you're focusing on it and you're looking at how you now can make this a reality. This energy for me as well is very much connected to the new moon and the new year. It's that energy of looking to see how you can manifest and create what you want to see in your life. A very interesting week ahead, my dear Libras. Let's move on now and get a message from your angels for the week. And you have courage and bravery. Now, Libra, your angels are coming in and they want you to know that they recognize if you have been through 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords. They want you to know, they understand that these are not easy energies, and that for you to pick yourself up and to move out of these energies takes an immense amount of courage and bravery. They want you to know that if you need them to be with you at any step of the way, all you need to do is ask. They'll be there at your side, protecting you, loving you, and guiding you. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.